Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 995, and today's topic is the procedures involved in the treatment of sewage. There are different type of procedures we are following to treat and purify the sewage, and the first procedure is filtration, and this procedure is involved in filtering the solid substances. And as we know that in sewage there is chance of solid substances, suspended particles, and especially the heavy one will be settled in the bottom and the light one will be floating. So once it is filtered, first the light one we can separate, and then the bottom one. And also in this filtration, in the water there are suspended particles. So these suspended particles again we have to treat with some coagulating agents, and with that coagulating agent again it will be precipitated out, and in this way it is separated. And the other method is that is known as steam distillation, and fractional distillation means at different temperature we can collect the different fractions, because every fraction, whether it is water, alcohol or benzene, impurities, alcohol might be having 78 to 80 degrees centigrade, benzene might be having 60, 55 degrees centigrade temperature, water is 100 degrees centigrade temperature, like that. So different type of these impurities can be separated out by fractional distillation and steam distillation. And then the other method is fermentation, is also a very powerful method of purifying the sewage. That is a treatment where with the help of fermentation some of the undesired elements are separated out. Then chemical method, chlorination method. Chlorination method means where it is treated with chlorine, and with that treatment the bacteria and all those pathogens they are destroyed and killed. And also we have the bacteriological treatment. With selected bacteria we are treating it, and those bacteria will be responsible for destroying one particular pathogen. So these are all very important procedures we are following to treat the sewage, and in this way all these impurities can be separated out with these procedures. I am going to give one by one. So here I have given the following procedures which are involved in the treatment of sewage. I have given one by one. A removal of coarse particles by settling and coagulation. This is first one, where first the sewage is put to settle down, and where light and heavy substances are separated, and the suspended particles are coagulated with the help of coagulating agents, and mostly they are iron, aluminum, salts, and also some other substances which are widely used. And it is very common aluminum salt what we are using, it is known as alum, and that if there is any cloudiness or any suspended particle in the water, even in our safe drinking water, we will just put few pieces of alum, and within few hours time all will be coagulated. So that is also one of the method, that is with the help of coagulation. And number B, extraction of pollutants. Extraction of pollutants means it is from extract means it is with different suitable solvents like there may be some organic substances, they are soluble in organic solvents like benzene, chloroform, petroleum ether, alcohol. So once sewage is treated with these solvents, all the organic matters will be extracted out, removed from the polluted water or sewage. Number C, adsorption of pollutants. Adsorption of pollutant means there are some good adsorbents like silica gel, like alumina. So if we pass through those columns of adsorbent, they will absorb all those impurities or pollutants, and the water will be separated out, and they will be absorbed on the upper surface of those molecules. Then D is distillation of pollutants with steam. Steam distillation means once it is there in the form of some essential oil or vegetable oil or maybe some aromatic compounds. So once we are distilling it along with the steam, it will be in the form of vapor, and once it is condensed, so the water and the essential oil or aromatic compounds will be separated out in different layers, and then we can separate them out. Then E is neutralization of acids, base in the form of salt. It's very common method which are used just once. Acid and base, they will react with suitable acid will react with base, and that reaction is called neutralization, where the salt formation will be there, and that salt will be in the form of precipitate or in the form of solid suspended particle, and that can be separated out. So in this way, acid as well as base in the sewage can be treated. And then flotation of pollutants. Flotation means froth flotation means by stirring, vigorous stirring, the light pollutants will be floating, and that one is filtered out, and in this way the sewage is treated. Then G is chlorination of water. I have already told you that it is chlorine is introduced, and that chlorine will kill all the pathogens. It will destroy and damage. So in this way the treatment will be done. And then crystallization. With crystallization and fractional crystallization, also we can separate them, and the impure pollutants can be crystallized out, and we will get the pure water. Then biological treatment. Biological treatment means it is some bacteriology, some selected bacteria that are responsible of clearing the sewage, and that is treated. So one form is destroyed and other form will remain. Then K is fermentation of this sludge in anaerobic conditions is also powerful technique. Fermentation, with the help of this, the sewage is treated. So let me take A, the removal of suspended particles. Suspended matters are the substances which are retained on a dry iceless filter, and it is dried at 105 to 110 degrees centigrade. At that temperature, all the water content or water crystallization will be evaporated, and your substance will become completely dry. And to constant weight, the content of the suspended matter in water is expressed in milligram per liter, and the various substances can be suspended in water. Light particles float to the surface, and heavy particles settle down on the bottom. I have already told you that light one will float on the upper side, and the heavy particles with weight will settle down at bottom. If the settling process is slow, very slow, it takes lot of time, then we are using coagulating agents, and then we go for coagulation process. And coagulation, there are some salts which are used for coagulation, like iron salt, aluminum salt, and then activated silica, which are